Hi ladies. Right, I did say, let me just try this because somebody said it was better with the light off. Oh no. I did say that I would come back and do the tutorial on the bird cage. And that's what I'm going to do. Let me just see if I can get a good blurred. So I'm hoping you're going to see this. Let me just see if I can alter the camera. Now, let me know. Well, I'll have to do it again if you can't see it. So this is the bird cage we're going to be doing today. Like this. And first of all, what we're going to do, I've cut the card ready. I'm only doing a thin card at the moment. So I've cut that ready. But what we're going to do first is this, and that's the back of the bird cage. We're going to do that first. And I'm just going to shove that under my mat. So I've cut my craft mat. I've cut it in. I'm saving a bit. But anyway, what we're going to do is, as I turn that over, that's nothing. So I've cut this to shape with the bird cage, so it sits at the back of that. So when I glue it on, it just sits perfectly. And we're going to cover that first of all using the Mod Podge. So this is just a texture, ladies. Take note because you wanted to know about it. And you will be able to use this on any project at all. And I just take any brush, take the Mod Podge and dab it all over. Okay, just dab it all over. Plenty on because you're going to dry this. Okay, can you see that? Yeah. So this may go into 2 videos. But this is the tutorial that I'm doing that you asked for. So put the Mod Podge on like that. I just hold it down with my fingernail because you're not going to see that edge there. Right. Give you brush a quick wash, and that's that done. I'm going to move this out of the way because I need room. Okay. Oops. There we go. Now, while that's wet, then you need to cover it using let me just get my tray, using the embossing powders. Okay, love this mat, it just wipes off. So first of all, I'm just going to pop on it a little bit of red. I'm not doing it in any particular order. I'm not bothered about it mixing because I do have a tub of mixed embossing powders anyway, because I just like the effect that has, and I can just sprinkle it on and get all of flavours, I was going to say. I can get all the different textures and colours from it. So I'm not using a lot, so I'm not going to be wasting a lot. A little bit of copper. Sorry, the colours I've just used then, I'll tell you while I'm doing them, is the embossing pack. This is a crimson red, and I've also used the which is this one, cranberry. Okay, so I'll just stick them to one side. Then I'm going to fill in the gaps with a bit of copper, like that. And I'm also going to put in some gold. Try and fill in the gaps what I've just got left. That'll do. Then what I'm going to do then is get my box. Whenever I've put my box, here it is. Just lift that out of there, pop it into the box. You need a box to put it in so that you can it doesn't blow all over. Get your heat gun. You see it blows off. Oops, I've got something dangling off mine. And just heat that up. See, it's starting to bubble. Do it so that it's bubbling. So leave it long enough to bubble because that gives it texture. And you can see what's happening with it. Okay. There you go. That's that, and that's done. That's your background done of the bird cage. So I'm just going to take that off. I won't waste the powder that's been blown off in there. I'll just pop it into the tray and then pop it into a box, into a tub that I have. Okay. Just wipe that because it does tend to get it wet. There we go. So this is what you've ended up with, and now look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And a nice background for the bird cage, and your bird cage is obviously going to sit on that, so you can see that. Look. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to attempt to use this again, and I hope I don't sneeze. So I'm now taking the gilding paste, and I'm going to brush that on, just get a quick shake, and I'm going to brush that on to the bird cage. And I find my brush, here we are. Because now we're going to gild the cage. So mix it in. Don't worry about anything. I'm not bothered about it if it goes all over. Oh, stinks does that. Looks like milk but stinks. Then, same brush, all I'm going to do is... Better not jump out at me. Pick it up with the brush and start at the top and just blend it in. And because it's absolutely chock-a-block with colours, see, let's move it over there. Doesn't matter about the bits you're going to lose. You do lose a little bit, but not fussed about that. You can pick that up with your brush and pop that on, and it, you know, gives it a bit of texture anyway. So like I say, I'm not fussed about this whatsoever. Goes on so easy. Look at this, ladies. Really, really easy. Now there's a chunk there, and I don't want that chunk, so we'll get rid of that. You just need the flakes. That's on the outside, is it? No. I know it's going to take a while to do, and I'll get it done as quick as I can. Because when this is dried, I'm going to dry it with the heat gun when I've embossed it. And you do have to, I'm just going to get a bit more liquid. You do have to chisel it out around the edges. You know what's, oops. Oh, look, put your brush in, it sticks to it. What you'll do is have to cut it out of the edges. So I'm trying to pick up single flakes. Because you only need one layer. That's all you need. Is one layer. Nice colour bit there. Look fabulous. I tried, after picking it all up last night, I did try crushing this more to make it more flaky so that I use smaller bits, because it is, some of it is quite chunky. And it's done a little bit like that, but not much. So it's going to go back over that. And it is time consuming, ladies, but I'm not rushing it at all. Oh, come out. I can get it to come out now. So mix it up a bit and see if I can find some flakes.